أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد أشرف المرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. Okay, we shall start with Sister Zarina today. Al-Qari'ah. Yes.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
this
I
big
saw
enough?
it's,
The words are
yeah,
there?
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's an isim. It starts off, so it's a mubtada. I say it's a mubtada because it's an isim and it's a jumla ismiyah.
Okay, the Jumla Ismiyah is continues into the next verse, is it? That's how you look at it. Okay, so this is Mubtada.
And it's marfu. Bi dhamma.
Bidam. Okay, that's one option. Right? There is
Yeah, I only
another.
got one option.
There's another kahul that says, that actually it is marfu because of a hidden fi'il. Okay, there is a fi'il here. And I'll just put it as an option. Yeah, one. So Al-Qari'ah 2 then would become your
Khabar. Is it?
your fa'il. Yeah, fa'il.
Fa'il.
That's right. Okay. So then I will put here 1, right? Okay. I don't know why my Arabic doesn't appear. The Arabic number doesn't appear on the Google document. The other thing is, it said that this is what we call, it is, I'm just going to write what the book says.
Yeah.
Because we always have to have a reference when we do something like this. Yeah. So it's not something that I will take from out of my head. It will be something that I've read somewhere, inshallah. So idma, you know what idma means? Idma actually means, what does dot, mim, and ra? What are the root letters dot, mim, and ra stand for? Sister PV, do you think you can look up for me, please, while I type this?
Looks like Damir.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like family 4, Admara, Yudmiru. Is it correct?
Yeah. The root letters, what do they mean?
Idmar. Okay, hold on.
And the fi'il that they're talking about is this one. Yeah. So it's takdir. Takdir, you know, is estimated, right? Or implied, or what do you have? Yeah.
Damara, Damar. Okay, I got to be or become lean. Skinny, thin, slim, slender, emaciated.
Are we looking at the right word?
Family 1, dot, mim, ra.
Okay. God.
But
So how would we? Oh, really?
But
Yeah.
it's 4, right? I mean, this is family 4, Idmar. Fine.
Family 4, Admar.
No, I mean the master.
Master.
Like Islam.
Islam.
God, mim, ra. So family 4, yeah, to conceal, to hide. Yeah, so idma is just like your domir. The word domir actually is your pronoun, right? Your pronoun, it conceals the doer in a sense. Yeah, domir. So this means here, and then we remember, we talk about mudmarah, and mudmarah is also hidden. Yeah, so it's another way of saying hidden as well. So in this case, we were talking about the fi'il, and the fi'il is hidden. Yeah, basically, that's what it means. Get me back. Yeah, and they look at the fi'il as sata'ati, you know, to. How would we translate this with the sin?
It will. Future tense.
There is no ba or anything. There is no preposition here. So satati al-qari'ah would translate roughly to be Qari'ah itself, what's the meaning? Yeah. Qaf ra ain. How would we have translated this?
Is it calamity?
Calamity.
Calamity or
Okay.
the crash.
All right. Crash. Okay. That's interesting. Crash. So it's something.
Collector.
It would have been something like, if we did not put the fi'il there, right? It would have just been a muqtada like that, and we would say something like the calamity. Yeah. The calamity, and then we would join it to the next sentence, right? So this would be one, the calamity, and we would have joined it to the next sentence. The second option would have been, yeah, just saying something like, this is the one, we would say something like, the disaster will come, yeah, or the calamity will come, yeah. The calamity will come. So the coming is your fi'il. So this would have been one, and this would have been two. Okay. So now, ma al-Qari'ah. This is our translation. I put it down here. Okay. Sister Hamisa, ma. What is ma here?
Is it isim istifham?
Yes, it's asking a question. It's an istifham. And usually, if it's asking the question and it's an isim, what's the role that it's playing here?
Muqtada.
Yeah. Muqtada istifham. I wish I can learn how. Mabniun? Yes?
Mabni
Okay, what is mabni on?
ala sukun.
Oh, good. And it's fi mahali what?
Fi mahali rafa.
Mubtada. Or what? Mubtada, is it right? Why do I mute my mic? When I cough. Oh, I got to go here. Okay. Yes, Mubtada.
Yeah. Fi mahali. Sister
Okay.
Fi
Zuraidaya.
mahali rafa.
Spelling mahali.
We had a Mubtada here. Sorry.
Is it emphasized? Is it taukid?
Maybe we have a sentence within a sentence.
Oh. Okay.
Premium.
So
So
the
you
whole
take,
Al-Qari'ah is supposed to be khabar,
yes.
and
Oh,
the
this
khabar
one.
is another jumlah.
Yes.
Okay.
So we have a sentence within a sentence. Sorry. So now, Al-Qari'atu. Sorry, I'm asking you to do two.
If it's a sentence within the sentence, then
Yeah.
it's difficult to identify Qari'ah too.
Well, this would be the sentence that forms the habar of this mubtada. Yes. So you said this was the mubtada. This whole thing would
is
be
the
the habar.
jumlah ba'daha is fi mahali rafa mubtada khabar. Kan? But this ma and al-Qari'ah is within itself is mubtada and khabar.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, correct. Yeah.
So we will have to add here, like you said just now. Yeah. What was that?
Marfu bidhamma wa jumlah ba'daha.
Okay, what jumlah? Ba'da here would be with a dal, right?
Yeah.
Oh my, I don't know whether Ba'dahu or Ba'da.
No, I mean the dal.
Dal,
Sometimes
Fine, okay.
someone will type a dot there.
Dot will be part of it.
Yeah. Jumlah ba'daha, yes.
في محل رفع خبر.
في محل رفع خبر. This is for the first option, yeah.
Lam
Mahali
is
is always
the lam is broken.
it doesn't like. Do you mean this? Yes. It's quite smart, that one. Okay. All right. So then this jumlah would have this habar. Yeah. So this would be your habar.
Okay. Here the khabar is ma'rifah, yeah?
Yeah,
Yep.
was about to ask also.
Habar.
Well, usually in a question, when you have like ma and then followed by a ma'rifah word, usually the ma is khabar muqaddam, because when you answer
Oh,
Al-Qari'ah
Okay.
is mubtada, and then whatever follow it is the
okay.
khabar. So the answer is the khabar. But there's always
Okay.
like two two options for this. And obviously like in Iraab books, the problem is like when they were doing it's mostly like handwritten, right? So they always like they say go back to something that they've done before, but sometimes the thing that they've done before is not exactly the same, so that becomes a problem also.
So here the ma will be khabar then, khabar muqaddam, is it?
Basically there's two ways, but if you go back to like what we were taught in in how to do the Iraab of questions, right? Yeah, khabar will be khabar muqaddam because Al-Qari'ah is ma'rifah.
Ma'rifah, okay. Because the ma will answer the
Yeah,
whatever
so what
comes
is
after Al-Qari'ah.
Al-Qari'ah exactly?
But you see that is, if you look at it that way, like I said, there's other options for this, yeah. And it's not a worry to say that, just because the habar is ma'rifah, that it becomes an issue. Yeah, because you can say something like, my
Like,
name
yes.
is Asma, for example, right? There's no issue there for the Asma to be ma'rifah. So maybe, possibly, it can apply here. The Iraab that I have here actually says that ma, here, is actually the second mubtada. Yeah, sani. This is how it's actually, but I just want to know how you guys understand it. He calls it the second mubtada, yeah, and this would be the habar of the second mubtada, which is ma. Mubtada asani. And it's marfu for Babu Dhamma, yeah. I think I've learned, as I do more and more Iraab, I find that we have rules. Yes, we have rules, but sometimes we have to be open to the fact. We should always be aware of the fact that this is a language, and the rules came later. Okay, the rules came later, so you will see things that might not fit the rules, but doesn't mean it is wrong. Yeah, because it is something that people use, and they use it even during the classical times as well. And because modern time, of course, modern Arabic will have its own own different, just like our English has changed, right? So so instead of saying that, what they did was they said this. Let me paste this. I'm sorry, my voice will gradually disappear as I I expect sister Adila, you'll be having the same problem too.
Oh no.
It's the same virus. So ma al-Qari'ah, yes, it is min al-Muqtada Sani wa habaru fi mali rafa habar mutaba awal. So this fellow is, of course, what we said just now, like you said here. You have worded it here, right? So it's just worded it here. So that's why I didn't say it here, but I know you understand it to be like that. But now I'm going to remove this because it's basically repeated under here. Yeah. Well, and jumlah. Does that make sense? Did I miss out something here? Yeah, I think I missed out something here. Hold on, let me add the rest of it. Just got. All right, let's read this again together. So ma al-Qari'ah is the habar of the second mubtada. Sorry. What does it say here? Min al-mubtada asani wa habaruhu. Its habar is fi mahali tabar habar of the first mubtada awal. Al-Qari'ah. Okay, is that right? Jumlah.
Jumlah ma al-Qari'ah is min al-mubtada. So the first one is mubtada, right? And then mal-Qari'ah will be the khabar for ma. Sorry, mal-Qari'ah will be the khabar from Al-Qari'ah, the first Al-Qari'ah, right? And then
Wajumlah ma'al qari'ah
min al-mubtada al-thani wa khabruhu fi mahali rafa khabar mubtada awwal.
al-jumlah this blah 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 ibtidaiyah, yeah, because it's a new sentence, yeah, because it is the new sentence. We have a new verse here. Yeah, limahala min al-i'rab tufidu ad-dallala ala ta'zim aw tahyin li sya'ni yaumil qiyamah. Sya'ni is the fact of or the matter of yaumul qiyamah, yeah, the meaning of sya'ni here. So it's referring to the end, the world's ending lah, yeah, hari kiamah. It's just saying that Al-Qari'ah, Mal-Qari'ah is a new thing that we're talking about, and it's referring to the Day of Judgment. Because what were the verses before us? What were the verses that we talked about before this? I'm going to take a bit of time here because I think this is quite interesting. What were the verses that we saw before this?
Takasur.
Takasur. Okay, let's have a look here. The best way to look
When
at
we
this.
see it with Ainal Yaqin, all those
Yeah.
Yawma Izin and then Na'im.
Yeah. So if I think for most of us who did Quranic progression, I think Sister Zarina is the only one here is not involved, probably. Yeah, but the others are. So maybe you're already aware of this, yeah? Because we were talking about Al-Humazah here, initially, the first thing that we talked about. And it was said that Al-Humazah is all about how we behave in society, how we treat the ones who are not so privileged as we were, right? And then we talked about time. And then we talked about At-Takasur. What Sister Hamisa said just now, what did we talk about?
Wealth, isn't it? Counting
Yes, about being so too much occupied with the world.
too much, with the
And then Allah said, you will know. Right? In Takasur, you will know, right? That was what is, if I'm not mistaken.
yes, correct.
Tarawunnal jahim.
And you will know. And so the next thing he talks about is, of course, Qiyamah. You will know what will come. You will know what will be important then. Yeah. So this is why some people say, no, I think most of the scholars agree that there is an order to the surah in the Quran. And even though Allah didn't give a revelation that you should susun it this way, right? But he must have inspired the Sahaba to put it down in this fashion. Yeah. So there is a heavenly order to this whole thing. Yeah. Inshallah. Okay. Let's translate this. Ma al-Qari'ah. Sister Zarina, would you
Yes.
like to try this? Because you're leaving, right? In a while.
Yes, yes. What is, yeah, Ma will read. So what is the calamity?
What is the calamity? Sorry, ladies.
No, I give Shifa.
Mm.
Both of you.
Amin.
Adila, okay?
Amin.
The fever, you all right?
Mm.
Hope you all
Yeah,
right.
Alhamdulillah, my fever gone already.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, that's really good.
I think when she talks a little bit, it's okay. But when she talks a lot, when I get to my stage, she will disappear.
Yeah,
Okay.
the cough is the bad part. I'll make it easier.
So an easy one for you, Sister Zarina, for before you leave. Wama.
Oh, Wama is again Wa
What's-
Atifa?
Yes, it is wa Atifa.
Huh?
Yeah. And
Wama
ma.
again is the isim istifham?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I'm just going to copy paste this here
Ah.
so then we can save time. Just like the word okay, I don't know why.
Isim, is it? Isim. Do we say isim istifham?
Yes, it is
Right.
an isim.
Isim is, and then is
This is al-waw Atifa.
and
Did someone come in?
Yeah,
Okay.
Sister Bashira.
Sister Bashira is joining us today. Okay. Okay, so this is, I'm going to copy this. Okay, is that right? Is that what you wanted to say just now?
yes, same
Okay,
as the
good.
first. Yeah.
Okay, now, so then the next person would be Sister Bashira then? Are you able to speak?
Adraka.
Okay, Alhamdulillah. Adraka. Yes, what is adraka? Is it is Madi? Can you give me the root letters? Ra, yeah. And its family?
Family four.
It's family 4. Okay, so just give me a simple one. The Madi, the Mudari. Adra. How would I spell this? Is there a alif maksura or a standing alif? Is that right? I hope it's right.
Mhm.
Okay, and the Mudari is? With a Dhamma or with a Fatha?
Yeah, with the fatha.
Family 4.
Sorry, Yudri.
Yudri. Yudri, yeah. Does the ya come back?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And the Mazda would be?
Dryan.
Okay. Id. Boy. Yeah. Is it? Did I spell it wrongly or
The ra.
with the alif?
Yeah, with the alif. And it should be an, right? Idra an.
It changes.
Hamza will come
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Am I right, Sister Adila?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Chung, chung, chung. Okay, here we go. Idra an.
An. Hamza.
The standalone Hamza or the stick Hamza?
Stick, I think because it's an.
Stand
And
alone.
alone.
Oh, stand alone, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, idra'an. Okay. Fahuwa. Sorry. It's a weak letter. It's a weak letter, and one of the behaviors they do when you have towards the end like this with a fatatain, it will convert to a hamza.
After
Yeah.
alif.
Mm-mm.
After alif.
As well, yeah.
Not just fatah time. So the rafa version will still be hamza, idra'un and in. So
Okay.
after a standing alif, you cannot put a waw or a ya. So that's why even in qala yaqulu fahuwa qailun. We don't say qawilun. Okay?
With weak letters, okay, but if it's a normal letter, then of course even with a standing alif, like Islaman, you don't change it. Yeah, yeah, just for the weak letters. Alhamdulillah, thank you. So fahuwa fahuwa okay. I thought you said udrun. I couldn't make it out, sorry.
The voice, yeah, very soft.
Yeah. Mud Muslimun. Is it? Fahuwa Muslimun. Okay. Mud Mudrun.
Mudurin.
Because it is not something like nakis. Yeah. Yeah, it is nakis. Mudrin. Okay. Okay. Alhamdulillah. Adra yudri idra'an fahuwa mudrin. Okay. Since I'm not brave enough, we shall not do the Sakabli for this. Let's see how. Okay, what's the Iraab for this? Madi ala sukun. Okay. Ala. Is it sukun? No, it's not sukun.
Alafat.
Al-Fat, is it? Okay. Al-Fat.
I
Do you know
don't know.
why it's Al-Fat? Because it's Al-Fat here, yeah? There is no, you're thinking of sukun here, is it? Is that it? Is that why you say that? Yes. So what do you think, Sister Adila?
Yeah, it's al-fat but muqaddar because it ends with a weak letter.
Yeah, okay.
So you're talking about the ya there, right? Alif Maksura supposed to have a fatha.
Yes, but you don't see it, so you say muqaddar.
Because
You imply it there.
Alif Maksura cannot take any harakah.
Exactly.
Okay, got that, Sister Bashira?
Your fa and your qaf got changed. Alal fat, you put alal qat.
Okay, yes, it was trying to correct me and I ignored it. Okay. Allah. Okay. And so we say this. Oh my goodness, okay. Okay, and the fa'il. What's the fa'il here? This one is straightforward. Okay. So if it's huwa, would it be mustatir wujuban or jawazan? No, it's huwa. Huwa is not wujuban. Okay. Because if it's wujuban means that it has to be seen, but it doesn't have to be. Okay. Yeah, it's jawazan. And what is this going back to? The huwa. I'm just going to add this. Just go back to your ma. Yeah, it goes back to your ma. Ma adraka. Yeah. So the huwa in here is the ma here. Call what you are asking about, what it is. Yeah. Now, kaf. What about kaf? We haven't finished yet because it's adraka. Maf'ul. Okay. What do we call this sort of domir? Muttasil. It's attached. And it's mabni here again. Which mabni is it? This one is just ka. It's mabni with? Yes, good. Fi mahali. Now I'm going to put here first maf'ul bihi, okay, and then we're going to find another one along the way, okay, just to let you know. Okay, back to.
Yeah, sister, I stop now.
Oh, okay, all right. Thank you,
yeah.
Sister Zarina.
Yeah, you're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi
Waalaikumsalam.
wabarakatuh, sisters.
Okay, Waalaikumsalam wabarakatuh. This ma, another ma.
Is it the same as just now?
Yes, amazingly enough, yes, it is the same as just now. So, Alhamdulillah, it's also another question. Same, but what is it this time? Is it also still a mubtada? Sorry, Andu.
Still not tada, I guess.
Wama adraka ma.
It sounds like maf'ul also, right? I mean the whole sentence.
Because
It cannot be a hal or something.
Hmm.
No, you if you want to look at the maf'ul, yeah, it would have to be this whole thing.
The whole thing. That's what
Yeah, that's the
whole
maf'ul.
jumlah.
So, okay, if we agree on that, and we said that there was one maf'ul already here, right?
Yeah.
So we have the first maf'ul. This one we call it awal. Awal is number one, right? Okay, now how do we spell this? Is Hamza awal?
Hamzah waw lam.
Hamzah waw lam. Okay.
Is it right?
I don't know. You're
I don't
helping me
know.
here. Okay.
Oh my, oh my.
No, that's why it's more adventurous when
With a
we are
shutdown
doing.
on the wall.
Yeah. So let's not look at ma as a maf'ul. Okay, we look at the
The
combination.
whole thing. Yeah.
Okay. So this now is what? This is of course the same thing as before, right?
The khabar,
This
even
is
though it's ma'rifah.
Even though it's ma'rifah. Not sure why they put it as the second one.
There's in no way that khabar could be ma'rifah, is it?
No, I'm saying sorry.
Because I was thinking of maybe there's some emphasis to it and so on, just like you know, the muqaddam and muakhar thing.
I do not know whether it is ma'rifah because it's emphasis. I don't know that one. I don't know. Have you come across that, Sister Adila, for emphasis? If the habar is
Can't remember, but definitely khabar can be
Ma'rifah
ma'rifah.
lah.
Yes.
Yeah, just like just like a person's name. Yeah, Al-Qari'ah. Okay, so now we address the sentence. Yes, so that will be I have something here that is really complicated. Okay, maybe we can make sense out of it together. Okay, inshallah. Because I'm doing this with you ladies because you ladies are very advanced. You have been doing this for many, many years. Yeah. So Sister Bashira, you are listening to ladies who have gone through Iraab for quite some time. So inshallah, maybe we can understand why. It said this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it said this.
What?
Okay.
But adraka can take two mafuls, right?
Apparently.
But we already have two mafuls.
This is the third one.
Oh.
We're talking about the third one here.
Salis. Okay.
Salis. So I'm looking at this and I'm going like, wow, how did this happen? And when we look at this, there's
It's mentioned 3 times.
Al-Qari'ah. Ma al-Qari'ah. Wa ma adra mal Qari'ah.
It's mentioned 3 times.
I don't think it's about that.
Yeah,
Not about that.
It's just saying that adra can
Adra.
take 3 mafuls. So one is
3
the
maf'ul.
ka,
One
and
is
then the second
Al-Qari'ah.
and the third is inside Al-Qari'ah, basically.
That means second and third is in Al-Qari'ah.
Yes. So that's why it says it's blocked. The Al-Qari'ah is blocking the second and the third maf'ul.
This one is blocking. Okay.
The jumlah ismiyah, the Al-Qari'ah.
This one. This
Yes,
jumlah is here, yeah?
this whole thing, yes.
Okay.
So instead of saying that this whole thing is maf'ul bihi number 2 of adra, they are saying that adra can take 3 maf'uls. I'm trying to look at my notes. If
one
if
here.
adra is 1 is part of the 3
three mafuls.
Is the third maf'ul that I'm a bit lost with. Adraka. This is the first maf'ul. This would have been the second maf'ul.
Not mentioned in the notes of the 3 maf'ul.
This was under Jadwal.
I don't remember this also.
Aro, alam, amba.
Yeah, so like 3
Khabaro.
maf'uls usually like the fa'il, like aro, like showed the student that something is something. So if adra is one of the 3 can take 3 maf'uls, it's saying that what will give you a clue that something is something. You get it? So that's what it's saying. Obviously, like whenever you have sadda, right? You don't really have to search for
the
third one.
second and the third maf'ul. Yeah,
because it's
just
not
that,
there already.
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
but
we need
the
to
word,
know that adra is 3 mafuls. Can take 3 mafuls, is it?
I guess.
Adra is okay, let's do the translation that then we'll see how.
Don't you want to say that after wama, before adra, like you said wama here is mubtada, right? So we are switching to a jumlah fi'liyah. Don't you want to say that the jumlah from adra ka onwards is fi mahali rafa? Yes, khabar.
Yeah, we can put it somewhere here. Yeah. Like we did the one before, yeah?
Yeah. That's what I usually do with them lah, so that try to keep everyone like in
Yeah,
line.
that's what I was. That's why I put it there first, and then to
Yeah.
explain that this was explained like because there's another flow following the jadwal flow. Okay, so now, yeah,
Wajumlah
jumlah okay.
fi mahalli rafa khabar ma.
I've got it as lam now. Okay. Khabar of ma. This is I like now because initially I would just put habar and things like that, right? So, but then nowadays I tend to add this because sometimes it gets to a point where I don't know habar of what, mubtada of which. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I find it now more useful to actually put which the habar of what. Basically that's why I would like to add that. Okay. Interesting. How does it take 3? Okay. All right. Let's do the
I'm looking-
translation.
I'm looking at Echtel, I mean Hansware, for Daroya. It says for family 4, to let
No.
someone know something or about something. So I guess, but it says or, so maybe some, I mean the rest of the list of words that I have that is can take 3 mafuls are all in family 4 also, because obviously this family is transitive, right?
A'lama, right? A'lama.
Yes, exactly. Aro,
Ara'a.
alama, to inform, and adra kind of means to inform,
Yeah.
right?
It does means to inform.
Yeah, exactly. So I can inform someone something about something, right? Or I can inform someone about someone else about something like that, right? Yeah.
So the first one is to whom you are or who you are informing, right?
Yeah,
And
so
then you're
that's the
informing
car.
about what, all right? And what about that car?
Yes,
is it?
exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so all right. So that's the 3 ways of we looking at.
3, okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So do you want me to put an example of that somewhere here in your notes so that you can see how it works? Yeah. So maybe I'll just put an example here. Oh, how do I do this? Insert footnote, is it? No. Yeah. Okay, so in example 3 maf'uls, yeah. This is the maximum actually, yeah. This is what I learned, that this is the maximum number of maf'uls fi'il can take, nothing more. Okay, yeah. Give me a sentence.
I informed you that
Maybe I informed
Khalid
you.
is present.
I informed him
So it is
that Khalid is
and also
present.
present. So 3.
What about Khalid? He's present. Yeah.
Yeah. I inform whom, he informed him, and then about what, that Khalid. What about Khalid? Khalid is present.
Present.
Yeah. Okay. There is another example. Maybe I'll add that later on, inshallah. Okay. All right. So yeah, back to our translation. Who would like to do this, please? Dada Hustan? Sister Hamisa, have you done
Sis
translation?
Bibi.
Okay, Sis Bibi. Okay. You want extra practice. Okay, no. Yes, how do we do this?
Wama adraka mal qari'ah. And what makes you know? What can make you know?
And what can make you know? Yes.
What is the calamity?
What is the calamity? Okay.
What can make you know?
When Allah uses the past tense instead of yudri, he uses adra, usually the answer will come. When he uses the present tense, he will leave it hanging because it's still there. The question is still there. Okay.
Correct.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. Right. Maybe we can start this one. Yeah. Yawma yakunu nasu kalfarashi mabsun. Kalfarashi mabsun. Okay. Yawma. Back to the beginning, right? Oh no, Sister Bashira. Yawma. We saw this before. Just did this.
So I know usually Yoma with its mudaf ilayhi is a muta'alliq to something. But
Okay.
I don't know if
It is. But what is it first? It is muta'alliq, yes, I agree. But what is it first?
it's ism.
Yes, it's an isim. It's a special type of isim that we
It's a
associate with
special
time.
mudaf.
So we
Zarf,
associate with
zarf
zarf.
zaman.
Yeah, good.
Zarf
Of zaman.
zaman.
And it is? What is the status of zarf zaman? The status.
Mansub.
Mansub, yes. Because of the fathah, we see the sign, right? And now, yeah, it's muta'alliq to what? Do you see anything there? It can be muta'alliq to.
So متعلق to Qari'ah.
Ahabar. Okay. Well, this is not an easy thing, isn't it? Muta'alliq.
Yeah.
Let's I rather not go to the other. My usual approach to this is I rather not go to the other ayah yet.
Is it
When
something mahzub before that?
yeah,
Any
because usually
fi'il?
when you have a sentence that appears to be a new sentence, right, and it's already mansub before anything else, okay,
Yeah, that's right.
there is a tendency to think of something before it.
Fi'il there is.
Yeah, and because it's mansub, it's very likely it's a fi'il. Yeah, because it's a mansub, it's a fi'il. If it was, well, if it was marfu, it could be the start of a sentence, right? Because it can be a mubtada, but because of a mansub, and it is an isim that is light. This isim is also light, happens to be.
Yeah, that's right. So it's mudaf.
So bil fattah, it is actually a isim. Sorry, it is actually a fi'il, but we are going to estimate it. Okay, we are going to estimate the same way I estimated for this fellow. So you see, you can have a fi'il even for a marfu. Yeah, but then it will be the fa'il. Yeah, the calamity will come in this case. But in this case, we are saying that it is. So the fi'il now will be similar to what I said before. So what was the fi'il that I said before?
Atai.
Coming. Good. Qadar. And then it's takdiruhu. Ya'ti. Ta'ti. Oh. How do I get rid of this one?
Sin.
Okay. Takdiruhu. Ta'ti. Oops, sorry.
Meaning the fa'il of ta'ti is still Al-Qari'ah, right? That's what you mean?
Okay.
Yeah. Ta'ti. Yeah.
That means
So basically the
Al-Qari'ah.
answer is Al-Qari'ah is coming on Yawma Yakunun Nasu.
So we can say ta'til qari'atu yawma yakunu nasu.
Yes.
Wah. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Mumtaz.
Yes, exactly right.
Yes.
Once you know the
Alhamdulillah.
takdirhu, and then you just put it there.
Alhamdulillah.
Let's assure ourselves. You know.
So you want me to type it for you? Just in case, yeah? Okay, it's up to here. Yeah. Shall I add that?
Yawma yakunu nasu. So the yawma yakunu nasu will be the,
Is that what you
yeah.
want to do?
Is it going to be maf'ul fihi?
No, we won't go there. We won't go
Okay.
there. There's no need to make, because we already said it's a zarf,
All right.
so we don't have to
So it's
mention it's a
muta'alliq only.
yeah. We don't want to go
But it
there.
doesn't have a mudaf ilayh.
Well, that's what you say.
Oh.
Okay, hold on.
So it will be yakunu nasu. The whole thing is mudaf ilayh.
Mm,
So the sentence can be a mudaf ilayh.
yes, it is.
Yeah.
Kal Farashi is actually. Yeah, Kal Farashi is your.
Sorry, my headphone went off.
Okay, but you sound better now. You were sounding very. So this would be your mudaf ilayh, yeah. But we haven't reached there yet. So I'm just putting there ta'ti blah blah blah. Yeah. Something like that. There
Sorry,
is
what's the taxi?
ta'ti means okay. What this do you agree it's a fi'il? Yes, this
Yeah.
is the fi'il that is muqaddar. We say like there is a ta'ti before the yawma, just like we said that there is sata'ti al-qari'ah. There is another fi'il in front of this. Yeah. So that's why there were two options here, that this was a mu'tada or this was a fa'il. So if we say if it's a fa'il, then there has to be a fi'il before it. So this is what we did here. So we did the same here, but this time it's not a fa'il, but we're talking about a detail. Yeah. So okay. So ta'ti is of course mudari', right?
Yes.
What version of mudari' is this?
Anta or here?
It should be here because Al-Qari'ah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah. So this is here. So we're talking about something feminine here. The day of the day of judgment. Yakunu. Okay, yakunu. This one we've done this so often already. Back to sister who came
Nisa.
first. Oh, sister Zarina
Nisa.
left already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yakunu is fi'il mudari
fi'il mudari.
karena yakun nakis
Kiss. We can
marfu bi subutunun.
Are you sure?
No, no.
Yeah. It's yakunu.
You can
Yakunu.
see that
Huh?
Subutun nun is
Yakunu.
for the musanna, the dual and the plural.
Wait.
This is nakis, and you end with a yakunu.
No, I think plural, right, Sister Adila?
Yes.
Sorry?
So
Sekejap.
is
Karena
the plural version.
yakunu is mudari.
It would be yakuna if it was what you were thinking
yakunu.
of.
Marfu bid
Yakunu is
dhamma.
mudari.
This is
Yes, mudari is right,
yakunu.
but what's the sign of the marfu?
Oh,
So it
marfu.
is
Straightforward.
yakunu.
The nun is only for the five fi'il ya.
No.
Ada
Yes.
hamzah.
So
Is it?
Dong
subutun
hamzah
is
kan?
yes,
Okay,
exactly.
so maknanya
I thought
is
it's plural.
marfu bi dhammah.
Okay,
Yes, because
ladies.
the root letters is known at the end.
Okay,
So
okay,
yeah,
okay.
this is actually a very common mistake.
Okay.
But usually the mistake is whenever it's plural. Yeah.
Or it's ending
That's
with the
why.
wow nun.
Yeah, maybe it will help you if I just put the root letters down so that you remind yourself that the nun is
Sarf
part of the
first.
word.
Okay,
Yeah.
kawau nun.
I didn't want to do the sarf because it's something we do
Kana
all the time.
yakunu.
Yeah, kana, yeah, but then okay, just to remind, kana yakunu. Yeah.
Oh, this one
Oh, sorry.
Mazda.
What is the ka? Ka'inun, right?
Ka'inun. The other one is the
Ka'inun is the fahuwa or
fahuwa ka'inun.
Kaunan, kian, kainuna.
Kainuna.
I like that. It's a nice word. Yeah. Kaun, kian, kainuna.
Yan.
Okay, I will type that in later on, yeah, to the notes, inshallah. Oh, sorry. Okay, we missed the masdar here because there's quite a number of masdars. And then we will have the, what was the isim fa'il? I just mentioned it.
Ka'inun.
Mhm. I use Hamzah.
Hamzah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that all right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Great. Okay. So this is another case of changing because of the alif there. Okay. An-nasu. All right. An-nasu. 5 more minutes. We can do this. We can do this.
Fa'il. Marfu.
Oh.
Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
this
Isim
is
kana.
because this is nakis, right? So okay, this is
Isim
isim. Isim.
Kana marfu bidhamma.
Okay. I'll just put here just in case anybody gets mixed up. I put it as yakunu marfu. Bidhamma. Okay. Then this one, yes, we were talking about our mudaf ilay. So kal farashi. Sister Bibi, this one.
Kal farashi jar majrur. Jar wa majrur
Okay.
bil kasra.
I have an alternative Iraab to this, but I think we'll do this next week. Jawa majrur bil kasra muta'alliq.
Muta'alliq to yakunu. Is it khabar? Sorry. Should be khabar yakunu.
Muta'alliq. Have I spelled this correctly?
Khabar yakunu. Okay. You mean you're saying kal farashi is the mudaf ilay for yawma?
No, because there is another alternative. Yeah. Yeah. Another alternative Iraq for this. I will explain to you next week since we're coming to the end, but I will put it here, yeah, for reference. Because this scarf, I think some time ago, I think Sister Adila, we came across this where they take kaf as an isim. They take kaf as an isim.
Yes, but I'm not taught that. So whenever that happens, I always say like a disclaimer. There's another era, but I'm not taught that, so I'm not going to teach you that. We're going to do this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I came across somewhere, and so
Yeah.
different surah.
So
But I don't know.
sometimes that's why like Mrs. Tadi says, because sometimes you are not taught this, you don't learn it this
Never
way,
come
yeah.
across also, yeah.
So but not to say we have not come across, we've come across this quite a number of times already. So I was trying
But I always
to
think
ignore
it's
it,
a
but
jar. I mean, harf
yeah,
jar.
it's easier to understand this one. Yeah, it's easier to understand this one, and it's not wrong. Yeah, it's not wrong. So I'm just going to put it here. Yeah, just in an option, just like we had the option for this one. Yeah, so that we open our minds a bit, because this is how our grammarians thought. Yeah, they always had these things. And I want to laugh is sometimes Ustad Numan will say, some of them will think the other one is not thinking correctly, and they're quite blunt. If they feel that, your logic does not work, they will say it. So, but we are polite. So this is an option. Okay, this is an option. We are aware that it can be an option. Yeah. And this is how they look at it. Yeah. So this is where the mudaf ilai comes in, because this is taken as a isim. So this becomes a mudaf and then mudaf.
You mean the whole thing, kal farash, the whole thing is taken as a isim or ka
No,
alone?
al-fara. If ka is isim, then this would be a idafa. This is basically an idafa.
But how
So
about
But
for
this has got
Yawma?
nothing to do with Yawma, right?
no, it
Yeah,
doesn't
I
have
don't think
anything
so.
to do with Yawma. It
But
doesn't have
Yawma
to
needs
do
a
it.
mudaf ilayh, right?
Yes.
So isn't it yakunu nasu, the whole thing?
Yes.
mudaf
I would
ilayh?
say so, yes. So I was just waiting for Sister Shraddha. I don't know whether she wants to put it at the end. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm
The
going to put that.
translation also like you know, it's kind of mudaf ilayh.
If you guys can ladies can spare me another 5 minutes.
Yes,
Okay.
sure.
We'll just finish this one.
Yeah.
And what is this?
That's the sifa
Of
of al-farashi, majrur bil kasra.
Mhm. Okay. Sifa.
Sifa li
Mhm.
li al-farashi majrur bil kasra.
I've missed out this one, right?
These words are not surfable, no?
Basasa. This one has is a mudaf. Yeah.
Basuf, yeah.
No, not mudaf.
Bassa,
Is
is
it
it
mudaf?
bassa?
Basa. Yeah.
Bassa.
Sifatul al-farashi majrur bil kasra.
Majrur bil kasra.
Yeah. Majrur bil kasra. Whoops, sorry. Like I said, we will come back to this again
Yes,
the
yes.
next week. I'm also going to add the rest of the jumlah thingy. Yeah. And this is the part where you said, you see, we took yakunu as fi'il nakis here. Yeah. The other option is to actually take it as fi'il tam. Remember that? So there is a second way of looking at this. Okay. So, but I don't think I'm gonna put it here because I wanna explain through it the next week. So we see the second option of that. Yeah. And then we will see the fi mahali jarbi idafa thing for yakunu anasu. Yeah. And then other things that they say that it's possible for this ayah. Because I thought we've been doing this for the past 2-3 years already, more than that maybe, I don't know. It's time to open our minds to maybe more complicated, not to say more complicated, just other options that we can look at things. Yeah.
Deeper
Yeah.
options.
Yeah. But this is interesting, right? The thing that we can take 3, sometimes it's good to know. It's good to know. It's good to know. Alhamdulillah. Okay then. Subhanallah wa bihamdik. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, ladies.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Jazakallah khairan.
Amin wa iyakum. Alhamdulillah. Amin wa iyaki, Sister Bashira.